Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk Sport for today's big clash, Wales versus Denmark in the Euro 2020 last 16. You're joined by me, Luke Tanner. Obviously, Joe will be joining us later on. He's just helping a friend move house, so when he's back he will be joining us for today's game. Just before the game kicks off, make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button. We have a poll in the chat page about who you think is going to win today's game. 60% are saying Denmark, 40% are saying Wales. So I'll be interested to see out of the people who's watching who you think's going to win. I think Wales are going to win, personally. I know Denmark is everyone's favourite team, and rightly so after what's happened. With Christian Eriksen, luckily that he is now. And we have kicked off. Oh, hello. Mr. Joe Stanley's joining us. Just updating Twitter quickly. Just have to sort out the screen to make sure that we can see Joe when he joins us. And Denmark have got the ball. Denmark are in the left. Now it's Thomas Delaney on the ball now, and they're passing it back. Joe, obviously a Liverpool fan, if just by the look at his picture there with the gaffer, big old Jurgen Klopp. Rob Page, the coach, taking over from Ryan Giggs. Zoom is stuck. Sorry everyone, we're just having some technical difficulties. Yeah, Joe will be with us shortly. Now Wales is on the ball. Wales driving through. Now it's Dan James, but poor touch by the United man, and the ball is out for Denmark, for a throw into Denmark. And Denmark have got the ball, playing the back three with Christensen, who's recently won the Champions League with Chelsea, and scored an absolute thunderbolt, possibly one of the goals of the tournament against Russia. Now Denmark are on the ball now. With Martin Braithwaite, the Barcelona forward. I never thought I'd be hearing those words, but rest playing play on. Switch ball over to Male, but it's intercepted now. Bale's got the ball out on the right. Gives it to Kiefer Moore. He's had a really good first tournament on the international stage. Now it's Bale out on the wing. Bale, who's yet to score in this competition, but just because he's not scored doesn't mean he's not been involved. He's provided with some crucial assists, especially in that Turkey game. One to Ramsey and one to Connor Roberts, and now it's a free kick to Wales. Thomas Delaney foul on Aaron Ramsey. And we're 3 minutes and 30 in, and free kick. Kiefer Moore had a good season with Cardiff, 20 goals from 40 appearances. It's been linked with a Premier League move. And a good tournament will do that. I'll definitely put him in the shot window. See Joe Roden. Oh, Joe. Dan James on the set piece. Oh, Dan James. Oh, just came off of the... from Chris Mepham. And just the shot from Mepham came off of a Danish defender, and now it's Joe Allen on the set piece. I'm surprised he's not been on most of the set pieces. I thought it would, but a ball in from Allen, and it's headed out for Denmark, Braithwaite. But he's heading out as far as Joe Allen, and Joe Allen passes it back to the Welsh defence. Now it's Dan James on the right. Dan James, with the ball, but it's deflected by Jan Vestergaard, and it's out for a throw into Wales, and Wales are dominant in the first 5 minutes. Now it's Roberts with the throw. Now it's Dan James. He's got out on the ball there, but it's just outbodied by the left wing back of Denmark, and now Denmark looked to build, but Wales pressing. And Joe Morrell gives away a free kick. Danish coach Kasper Hulmand. So you got the official Euro 2020 sponsor, Coca-Cola. If you want to sponsor Let's Talk Sport, you know what to hit us up. Ball in by Denmark, but it's headed out by Roden. He's had a really solid tournament. Now it's Larson. Back to Martin Braithwaite. But it's back to Simon here. Joe should be back now. Just gotta sort this out. Oh, hello.
Hello. Sorry, Luke.
Oh, it's alright, mate.
I've been trying to get on for like the last...
I can't see your face.
I've just clicked start video. I've done it again where I've clicked to start the camera and it's froze.
Yay!
Can you see? Yay!
He's back. He's back. How are you, Joe?
The joys of technology. I'm not too bad, you?
Ah, not too bad. Not too bad. So currently 0-0.
8 minutes gone.
8 minutes gone. Oh well, you're ahead of me then. Apollo, get down. Get down. I'm not. No.
I was keeping an eye on the thing on the watch along stream.
Yeah.
Whilst
you're not exiting via the window. Kasper Dolberg on the ball. Dolberg shoots and miles over the bar. I just I saw reports today of Danny Ward linked with Wolves to replace the outgoing Rui Patricio, who's off to Roma. Those links came out. I think the Wales goalkeeping coach is going to Wolves next season, and obviously the links there. I know he signed a new deal at Leicester, but to go to Wolves, be number one, he's had an outstanding tournament, Ward, so he deserves to be number one. Joe.
I'm a big fan of Danny Wood. I liked him at Liverpool. I think it was a shame that we let him go. We should have kept him as number 2, I believe. Obviously, we've got Queehey and Callagher now, so he looks like we've got finally got a competent number 2 in that position.
Out a bit. He looks way too skinny. Bale's crossing. He looks like he needs to bulk out a bit.
He will do a time. I think he will do a time, Callagher.
Bale. But it's in the bottom.
But I was a big fan. Yeah.
Starting out well.
I was a big fan of Danny Wood, and I have to say he's a nice lad as well. You off the pitch as well. Yeah. I don't know. I was lucky enough to meet him. He's a very nice chap, and he's from Harden. For those of you watching that might be familiar with North Wales, your D-side area, he's from Harden in North Wales. So
Yeah, and played for Wrexham. I don't think he ever made an appearance for Wrexham. I'm not too sure if anyone in the comments would like to. Bale cuts inside, Bale! And just whiskered past the post. The Wales are really putting the pressure on Denmark with 9 minutes and 20 in, and Bale has already had a side threat at goal already, running at Jan Vestergaard, and that left-footed shot just curled wide of Kasper Schmeichel's post. And that could have been a glorious start for Wales.
The way he just danced inside, wasn't it, past those defenders, and then I thought as soon as it left his boot, that was going into that bottom corner. Bale, it was like Bale of old, wasn't it? Let's be honest, a few years ago.
Yeah, there's been criticism of him this tournament that he just doesn't look the player that he once was. It's understandable the amount of injuries that has happened to him, but you've seen him evolve his game into that more of a creator, especially against Turkey. You saw the ball that he played for Ramsey was delicious, and then the fact that Turkey not once but twice let Bale just jinx his way into the box from corners. It just shows that there's a different side of Gareth Bale. Personally, I thought that he was going to do the Cristiano Ronaldo, and that was transition himself into that centre forward role where he doesn't need to run the wings, just be a goal poacher. But I feel like more of a creator. Wales again, bit of a pinball in the box, but Simon here clears, and it's back to Joe Rodon, who's yet again another player who's had a really good tournament. And if I'm Spurs fans, I'd be quite happy with him. Obviously, he had his debut campaign at White Hart Lane, or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he had a few good games when I saw him, especially against Liverpool at the new Tottenham Stadium. He had a really solid first half, and then Tottenham just did Tottenham, as Chiellini says, the history of the Tottenham.
Just
before you came on, I was drinking some Coke Zero, the official sponsor of Euro 2020. Hey, if Coca-Cola, hey, you want to sponsor us? You know where to hit us up. You know where to hit us up on the Twitter.
I will take free samples as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
I can no longer drink it, but
Bale
I can find
again.
people who do.
He's had another shot, but this time he dragged it wide. He looks like that he's in the mood. It looks like he's in the mood today. Your predictions for this game, Joe? Because I've said that Wales are going to win. I just feel like the emotional drain of what's happened with Christian Eriksen, I feel like that's going to take its toll. I feel like they had the massive high, beating Denmark, beating Russia, getting out the group. I just feel like going beyond the last 16 might be a push too far for them. And I feel like you've seen it already. Wales have definitely been the stronger team. But Kiefer Moore wins it, and just a poor back heel by Ramsey. And
my prediction before the game was that it'd be a draw tonight, and then probably Denmark would go through on penalties. Was my gut feeling before the game. But looking at the start of the way that Wales have started to this game, it's been all Wales.
Yeah, it's been all Wales. Yeah, I think the only shot Denmark had was a Kasper Dolberg outside the box, miles over the bar. Wasn't really going to trouble Danny Ward in goal. Denmark are on the ball. Simon Kjær on the ball. No, Jan Vestergaard now back to Kjær and back to Christensen, playing that back three. The back three that's worked for them so well, but ball in by Braithwaite, easily intercepted by Joe Morrell, and he gives it to Connor Roberts. And you see the unity of this Welsh side. You can see them pushing forward. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk in the week. I'm gonna mention England. Sorry, Wales fans. But they mentioned about, England got an easy side of the draw. But if you look at Wales, they've just got an easier side. Bale's shot deflected, but into the hands of Kasper Schmeichel. No, shot by Ramsey, that was deflected. But, Wales, you get past this, and you got the winner of, is it Denmark, Czechoslovakia, or was it Denmark, Croatia? No, is it the Dutch, Croatia?
The winner of this one.
Yeah,
I think it's the winner of the Dutch game, I think.
Yeah, the Dutch versus... Is it Croatia or Czechoslovakia?
I think it's Croatia, I think.
Yeah, Croatia.
Don't quote me on it. I'll go and double check in a minute for you. Once the internet opens up on my...
If Wales get past
the browser,
this, then you can see them progressing again and matching the 2016 run where they got to the semis. We could potentially have an England versus Wales semi-finals. I don't think
I'd like that.
I don't think it will happen because you'll be splitting my allegiances right in half. Because I am half Welsh and half English. So
if you look at his face, the left side is Welsh and the right side is English.
Oh dear.
So I couldn't resist. I'm all English, me, but
I like Wales to do well
with 2016.
Oh yeah, if Wales get further than England again, which I think they will. I think England are going out on Tuesday. That's my prediction for Germany, England. I think England are going out. I think the arrogance of the British media. I feel like Germany are going to rip England apart. And then it's going to be like, oh, and then Southgate's going to sign a new deal. Martin Braithwaite tried to knock the ball past Ben Davis, but...
It's because no one else wants the job.
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, best in class. Best in class, right? Is Gareth Southgate the best English coach around? Nope. So why is he in the job?
Yep. I'm not a fan of the bloke, but you could. I know he's not English, but Brendan Rodgers wouldn't be a bad choice. He got when Harry Redknapp was touted for the job in 2012. Harry Redknapp had contacted him to be his number 2, and then his idea was to have him as the number 2, and then him follow on from him.
Oh, Joe, yeah, is the chat page working? Because I had some tech issues before. It says
I'll have a look for you.
Disconnected. I just want to double check. Oh, UFC Gaming says hello.
I'll drop a message in the thing to see if it's working.
Yeah, it's the chat disconnected you. Please wait. I'm gonna put something on here. See if it's working.
Because on mine it just says Alexander, which says YWW.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. And then Max Bogey, who says hello, and then I've just literally put Euro 2020 as a comment because it's.
I'm just gonna put thoughts on the game so far.
I'll let you know if it comes through.
Yeah, so I can get a comment in.
Yeah, it's come through. It's come through. Thoughts.
Yeah, just see if
the game so far.
Yeah, just see if anyone comments. There's like Kasper Schmeichel, hold of the ball, who's Denmark looked to take some sting out of the game, and the ball pumped up long, but Joe Rodon heads it only as far as Damgaard, but it's back to Kasper Dolberg, the wonder kid. Dolberg rolls it over to Højbjerg. He's created the most chances so far at the Euros with 9, and has got the joint most assists with 3. I never thought I'd hear that from Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Ball floated in by Denmark. Oh, headed back by... it was headed back by Braithwaite, but now it's Denmark's turn to build up a bit of pressure. And now it's Wales that are pinned back, and the left wing back of Denmark is driving through. Connor Roberts with good deflection. Surprised that he's not been linked with any Premier League moves. Connor Roberts, solid fullback. He's looked good in this tournament.
It's interesting. I'm just trying to think what clubs would be interested or in need of a fullback, Luke.
At Liverpool, because we're going to sell a right back.
Yeah.
We're going to sell Nico.
10 million to Southampton is a rumour.
Yeah, and then we're going to have Joe Gomez as backup.
I wish the Lamptey rumours were true. They're not true, though. Because they're from Ivan Shakov on Twitter, who's like a
Hey,
troll account. Not even a real journalist.
I take Max Aaron's. Did you hear about
He's
the
still available,
Mbappe
isn't
stuff that came up? And then Fabrizio was like, yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing.
But then Grizz is saying there is something in it. Because Grizz says they are interested. And I'm like, it's like, oh, who do you believe? There's probably a bit of truth to both of them.
I think there is stuff going on behind the scenes.
I know that the club is interested, but they're definitely not bid anything.
The clubs are really
interested. Out of our price range at the moment.
And it's not like
he's available on a free next summer, so...
He's not like he's unattainable.
No.
He's not like he's unattainable. He's Nike's biggest... He's their biggest player. There's no way they want him drifting to Madrid. So Liverpool were in for Sancho, apparently. Like, the money wasn't a problem. And then apparently he was offered 150 grand a week, plus bonuses and stuff like that. Right, and then United just blew him out, and then the United just blew us out the water. Apparently he's going to be on like 350 grand a week. Mind-boggling.
£350 a week.
That's what the reports are. He's on 350.
Why would you pay it?
He's a good player, but 350.
He's a good player.
I think he's a top player.
What I don't get as well, what's boggling my mind is Southgate picking him for the squad and then not playing him. It's just like, what's the point?
Southgate. Just Wales. Just
for me, if England win on Tuesday, so to jump it back to England, Wales fans and stuff. But if they win on Tuesday, they'll make the semis because they've got either Sweden or Ukraine in the quarters, and I can't see either of them being too much of a problem. With all due respect.
Yeah.
Oh, ball in. I had it out and away, easy.
Back to this game, it was a very energetic first, I'd say 18 minutes for Wales, and then it looks like Denmark are growing back in this game. They've had a couple of efforts over the bar from corners and stuff like that, but Denmark have really just taken the sting out of the game now, making sure that they're dictating the play. I wonder if Wales are going to miss any through those missed opportunities. A bit of a shove in the back by Bournemouth's Chris Mepham. Against Kasper Dolberg of Nice. I think he's at Nice still. Kasper Dolberg. I think he left Ajax because he had a bit of an ego. Apparently. Apparently he thought he was the dog's bollocks. More up to Larson. The Braithwaite. Can't he Braithwaite? Oh, Braithwaite. Lovely ball by Braithwaite. Højbjerg. Connor Roberts heads it away. I think that was Højbjerg with the ball. No, it's Thomas Delaney. The hair looks the same. In the middle.
Oh, Italy versus Austria tonight. Jamie.
Everyone that's watching, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to drop us a like on this stream for Wales versus Denmark. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on our road to 5k at the moment. That's the aim. And if you want some more Euro 2020 action, we'll be back tomorrow for Belgium-Portugal. I think it's Belgium-Portugal tomorrow. I think.
Yeah, tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And then it'll be France. Just going to check the schedule.
I'll try not to be late for that one.
Yeah, and then it's France, Switzerland on Monday, and then Tuesday, England, Germany. I'll be there.
Oh, yellow card.
No, for who?
Rodon.
Right.
Grabbing. It's basically a rugby tackle.
Oh my God! Hey Joe, he spared him. Oh
Wrong
my
sport,
God.
mate.
He spared him.
What is the thing in the middle of the shirts that they've got?
No idea.
You know, on the Wales shirts, they got a logo in the middle. I noticed Spain had one the other day. I thought Spain might have been saying how many times they'd won the tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, Spain are horrible to watch. Oh, they're just
Currently.
like England, so bad to watch. Oh, but Dan James down the left, and Denmark looked to keep it in, and Denmark had kept it in, but Wales are pressing. But Denmark have managed to get out, and as Joe said, Joe Rodon with the yellow card, and starting to lose his head a bit, Joe Rodon. You see, there's not really much experience in that Welsh backline. Chris Mepham of Bournemouth, and he's barely played, and so's Joe Rodon, but you see that Joe Rodon's giving a bit of a bear hug, and he's booked there, and 25 minutes in. It's 0-0, Joe Rodon with a yellow card.
Oh, what a goal.
Let me guess.
Sorry, Luke, I understand I'm a bit ahead of you.
I take it
Go on.
Denmark have scored.
See who it was. It is Denmark that have scored. And it's that man, Kasper Dolberg.
I
Cuts
called
in
the shit earlier.
Side.
Oh, you son of a gun.
And bends a right-footed shot into the far side. What a goal that is for Denmark.
Oh, I'm going to have a look now.
Plays from the left-back position, plays inside, cuts past one, played into Dolberg, takes it inside and bends it from one side into the other. Beautiful.
Wow. I need to see this goal now.
Even Robbie Savage is getting excited.
Robbie! Wales have missed their opportunities and Denmark have sucker punched. Then it's my turn to watch the... Oh, lovely move. Jomson, Dolberg, Mepham. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal! Kasper Dolberg.
They are having a cheeky look here.
Well, VAR having a cheeky look. Are they checking whether or not he got
And
the
they
ball?
have... They've given it...
Oh, give
They're
it.
checking for offside. How can you check for offside in the build-up? They played the ball from their own half.
Might just been the right goal next to his name.
I've never... What, on the
Yeah.
the Twitter? Or...
No, just on the thing. I'll just put goal there.
Yeah. To be honest, the other night, I never had that problem when I hosted the Spain-Sweden game with Stu. I thought I was going to have to just go and put loads of goals down, but obviously it was 0-0. We've got a goal tonight, folks. Or should I say this evening.
It's not a good evening for Wales. They're 1-0 down.
Nearly. I thought they were going to be 2 down there. With a beautiful ball played in, but couldn't get on the end of it, and it's cleared out, and they have a free kick.
Wales have got to keep their heads now. They've got to keep their heads. They had joy. They had some joy, Wales, and at the beginning, and just have to make sure they keep their heads. They're not out the game, but they could definitely be out of it if they don't get their heads right. Just look like it. Denmark now, Dolberg.
The offside they were checking. The offside they were checking, Luke, for the goal was to see if Brathwaite was offside.
Ah, right.
when he's took the
Do
shot
you know
through.
what's been quite refreshing has been the use of VAR. I know that they've had like 2 questionable decisions, but on the whole, it's been quick, snappy. I've barely had to moan about it whilst watching. It's been done quick. And it stuns why it's not the same in England. I know why. Because the FA are arrogant fucks. And they don't know what they're doing. They're having refs in the VAR. It should be VAR for VAR. If you're a ref, you ref. If you're there for VAR only, then you should be in the VAR only. But hey ho, rant over.
Got to agree with you. Got to agree with you.
Joe, another bit of breaking news that happened this week was the away goal rule scrapped. Your thoughts?
Absolutely ridiculous. It's part of the joy of European competition to do away goal. Okay, it's horrible when it goes against you.
Yeah.
It's horrible when it goes against you. But when it goes in your favour, it's a beautiful thing. And even when you watch it as a neutral and you don't really care what the result is, like the Porto Juventus game, that was it 3-3 in the end on aggregate, I think. I didn't care who went through. I didn't care who went through in that one. But Porto nicked it on the away goals rule. It was a special moment for that football club, and a historic moment in the Champions League. And for UEFA to turn around and say, "Nah, we can't bother with that anymore."
It makes no sense here because you're going to get more extra time, right? And players are already breaking down. Players are already moaning the amount of games they are having to play. And you're pushing them further. And this is the start for me. So UEFA got what they wanted when the Super League fell through. And to be honest, the Champions League, the new Champions League format is no better. It's so funny how UEFA have just let the format for the new Champions League look so bad. It's bad. You're playing even more games for extra money, the thing that UEFA were moaning about. Oh, it's just baffling. And you know what they want to do now, Joe? Do you know how in COVID they've had the semi-finals and the finals all in one place, right? They want to do that. They want to move it around to have it like a week-long tournament.
Oh,
and apparently UEFA want to turn it into like a Super Bowl. Oh, it makes no sense. It's all money. It's all money.
It is.
Related. And I know the Super League was wrong. It was wrong. It was marketed wrong. It was announced wrong. It was done all wrong. If they did it properly, if there was a definitive plan where everyone won, it wasn't the rich got richer, right? And if there was a definitive plan, I would have been a lot more on board of it. Because in in a twisted idea, UEFA won. They got what they wanted, and they're going to do what they wanted. And the fans aren't going to complain about UEFA. We're just going to suck it up. Oh, just like this is the beginning of the end. We are football's turning into a franchise. It's turning into a franchise now. Disgraceful.
For me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But UEFA just can't help but meddle with things.
Yeah.
Football's perfectly fine. The Champions League was perfectly fine in the format it was, with the away goals rule, with home and away legs, with 32 teams at the start of the tournament and whistling it down to the final. All of a sudden, UEFA come in, nah, we don't like that anymore. And yeah, it was perfectly fine what they did during the 1920 season because of COVID that they had the mini tournament. But now, there's just no need.
Looks like Sancho's going to be unveiled soon at United.
Sancho deadline day.
Mm. Oh dear. Now Wales are just under a bit of pressure. Now it's just Denmark with a throw.
No, it's a silly thing. But I'm not a fan of Wales's badge change. You know, they changed the badge, didn't they? I didn't get the point of the rebrand.
It's the same with most things. You don't really get the rebrand for like certain types of stuff. You don't really get it. Don't really get it, do you? I don't really get it. Just when they rebrand certain stuff, it's like, oh, is it necessary? Is it really necessary? I just found out that our monetization's been limited.
Limited?
Yeah. Is it because I said the F word? I might have. Oh, sorry, Jamie. Sorry.
Oh, is it because you said the F word?
I think I might have said it very, very, very quietly. Sorry, Jamie.
Is it just for the?
Is
it just for this video, or is it in gen?
This video is running unlimited or no ad revenue due to content identified for not suitable for advertising. Yeah, I think that's the F word.
Oh, Connor Roberts is injured himself. He's tried to keep the ball in play, stretched for it, and then seems to have pulled his groin. As soon as he gets his foot on that ball, bang.
Yeah. Yeah. Note to self: don't drop the F-bomb ever again. Was it? I need to check. When someone put this, did someone put it was suitable for kids? Yeah, not made for kids.
Yes, I don't understand what's the problem then. If it's not suitable for kids.
Deary me.
Come on, YouTube, sort it out.
Sort it out, mate. Connor Roberts. Oh, just seen that now. That looks nasty. Maybe Nico might be coming on.
He's not coming back on.
Who? Connor Roberts.
Yeah, he's got his head in his shirt, so I reckon it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, Nico Williams and Chris Gunter warming up. Wondering who's going to be coming on for Connor Roberts. Will they go with the experience of Chris Gunter, or will they go with the youthfulness of Nico Williams?
And Kiefer Moore's been booked.
Kiefer Moore's been booked.
And we're not playing a quarter-final.
That should Wales get through, that's a massive blow. That's a massive blow. Unless you're putting Bale up front and Harry Wilson on the right. yellow card for Keith Moore. Oh, Hoiberg. What's it? Back to Malley and Mepham. A bit of defensive clearance and booked for an elbow. Didn't look intentional. The Cardiff City man booked. He just landed and hit him with a straight. That's not a yellow. Come on. Is that yellow now? Is this what we're counting as yellow cards now? Wow. Is this what the game's coming to? Yeah, Nico Williams will be coming on for Connor Roberts.
Nico.
Good chance to put him in the shot window, as he's been heavily linked with a move away from Anfield. Joe, your thoughts on Nico Williams' imminent departure from Liverpool? Good move. A move that we're going to regret?
It's a mixed one, really, because he's a lad that's obviously got potential, but is he really ready to play for the Liverpool first team at the moment? I don't think he's ready to play for them at the moment. I know people say that he's only young, which, yes, he is young, but he's been in with the first team for 2-3 seasons now, and he's not showing any signs that he's ready. So it's obvious that the club will, when they sell him, put a buyback clause in. They do it with every player. They've done it with Ryan Brewster. Not that I could see us activating that anytime.
Keanu Hoover?
Yeah, I think they did, yeah.
So how much was the buyback? Because he's not exact. I know people were up in arms that we let him go, but it's not like he's ripped up trees at Wolves.
No.
He's barely got a sniff at Wolves, so yeah, good luck to him. I felt like when Trent was injured, of course, he had that shaky start, but he grew into the role, and just as he was about to hit form, Trent came back, and he got subbed off at Wolves. And we didn't see him again. And I was like, oh, he was going to kick in. Then you didn't need to rush Trent back in. But we did. And he's not really had a look in since. And, you know, a move will work out for him, hopefully. We'll get a buyback clause. We'll get some decent money. Yeah, again, it's just who's going to be that backup. But Joe Allen, poor ball. I'll pick that by Denmark. Braithwaite tries to burn past Joe Roden, but it's a heavy touch. And it's a goal kick to Wales. Nearly 4 minutes to go before half time. Wales currently 1-0 down. So Wales need to make sure they're only 1-0 down when they head back. And Joe Roden's just in a bit of discomfort after heading the back of teammate Chris Mepham. Joe Roden's definitely taken over that leadership role left by Ashley Williams or even James Chester, who's barely had a look into the Wales squad since that Euro 2016 campaign 5 years ago. Keith Moore's got to be careful there. Doesn't want to be sent off in this crucial game. Wales just need something. They just need a bit of magic from Bale. He's gone quiet since his couple of shots wide, and it's a free kick, I think. No, it's a throw in because Kasper Dolberg is down. Everyone's watching. Make sure you smash the like button. Dolberg just flicks. Yep. Joe Roden's just saying effing hell. But make sure I don't.
Yeah, we don't want to lose any more monetization.
It's only one.
Our £2.50 has turned to £1.25.
What? We get £2.50 off this?
No, I don't know. I'm just taking the mick. I don't know how much we'll get for it. It all depends on videos, adverts and stuff.
Yeah.
How many people? Or if anyone did a super chat.
Hey, if you're on the super
says-
chat, make sure to leave us a super chat in the comments below. It'd be much appreciated from us too. And
Chance. Oh, should have been 2-0. Great save from Danny Ward. So Luke,
beat me to it, god damn it. Wales started strongly, but Denmark are definitely ending the stronger of the two teams. Just Morel, who's had a really good tournament, Joe Morel. He had a good season at Luton Town, but he barely plays for Luton. So it's a bit like, why is he barely playing for Luton, but he's like a mainstay in this Welsh side ahead of Ethan Ampadu and Dylan Levitt. But he's got something there, but maybe a good tournament for him may get him that Premier League move. And then Larson, cross in. The fullback. Oh, great save by the Leicester keeper. Oh, I forgot that. The two Leicester keepers are battling out. In Kasper Schmeichel and Danny Ward.
number one is currently beating the number 2.
Just ball missed by Nico Williams and good hand by the former Wrexham youngster. It's a corner for Denmark. Larson. With the
Half time.
take the corner. Kiefer Moore heads it up. Delaney and Wales clear.
Didn't we loan him out at one point, Danny Ward? I'm trying to think who
He went on loan to Aberdeen. Then he
That's
went
it.
on loan to Huddersfield in the Championship. Got promoted. And I thought he was going to stay. Because I think many fans are like saying, let him stay at Huddersfield. Let him have a season of Premier League football. But I don't know what happened to him afterwards. I don't know what we made him stay. Yes, we did, because he stayed. And he... No. Got promoted. I think he went to Leicester. He went to Leicester straight after, didn't he? Because he went on loan to Aberdeen. Then he came back to Liverpool. He played a few games. Then he went on loan to Huddersfield. He came back from Huddersfield. It's half time.
Had a season as our third choice, didn't he?
He had a season. He came back on loan from Huddersfield. Then he stayed around as our third choice. And then after the Champions League final, there was a rumour saying that he was going to be the number 1. And then we bought Alisson and then shipped him off to Leicester. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And Joe, your thoughts on the half so far?
I thought Wales started very strongly. They looked like they were the ones that were going to take the lead early on. The better the chances, but then all of a sudden it fell apart a bit for them. And Kasper Dolberg with that beautiful goal on the break on 27 minutes for Denmark, where they played the ball about a bit, tipped and delayed to Marley, I think it is. Marlin, I can't pronounce his name. And Dolberg gets played in, and he takes a couple of touches and then whips a beautiful shot from the edge of the penalty area into the back of the net. Beautiful finish, beautiful goal. And since then, Denmark have just grown in confidence, and Wales haven't really been able to get out their half properly.
Yeah, got a comment from BG Trance. Is that going to be Netherlands versus Denmark? Should Denmark beat Croatia or Czechoslovakia? I'm not too sure. Then it will be Netherlands-Denmark. But there is still a chance for Wales. It's not like Wales have been dominated, as Joe said. Wales had a strong first 20 minutes, shots from Bale, really high pressing, forcing Denmark into errors, and then I just felt like Wales started to lose a bit of discipline. And that's probably where they've missed a player like an Ashley Williams, just to settle their heads. The heads down, and Joe Roden got booked and then given away silly fouls, silly free kicks. Definitely playing into Denmark's hand, just showing the Denmark goal again, just cuts inside from Chris Mepham and just a brilliant finish, and just showing how they just carved open, just showing Joe Morrell just ball watching, following the ball, not sticking to the man. Just watching that goal again, yeah, lovely finish. Casper Dolberg, Daniel Ward, no chance, and Wales have got some work to do. Obviously, Connor Roberts came off, looked like he looked with a groin injury, so Liverpool's Nico Williams replaced him. Jamie Begorn with a comment. Joe Stanley, the babe. Thoughts on that, Stanners? Look at the cheeky grin.
Jamie.
Look at the cheeky grin. He can't resist. So you're making him blush over it. We're going.
Is it Jamie? I don't go that way, but hey.
But if I did, it would be you.
If I did, I'd ruin you.
Oh my god.
Has to be said.
Okay, pretend I didn't hear that.
The fact that you're laughing. If he wants to make silly comments, I'll make silly comments.
Oh dear. Everyone that's watching, make sure you smash the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. The road to 5k is underway. And leave your comments in the comment section, your thoughts on the first half. Anything Wales needs to do to improve in the first half. Joe, if I'm Robert Page, what am I doing at half time? What am I saying to the lads to really for Wales to improve in the second half?
You see that square rectangular white thing there? Yeah, put the ball in it. Nah. Yeah, I'd be telling them to keep doing what they did in the first 20 minutes. Keep pressuring them. And when you're in possession, keep hold of the ball. Keep moving it about quickly. Pull them out of position, and then when you're not in possession, just push them.
Use Kiefer Moore.
Yeah, I thought you said use Kiefer Moore. I was like, Welsh player.
The ball getting pinged to his feet, and I'm like, no, he's an aerial threat. But obviously, you've got to be careful because Kiefer Moore's been booked. You don't want him sent off, but fire the ball into his chest. We're not playing Wales shouldn't be playing tiki taka, and get Moore to hold up the ball and get Bale and Ramsey involved because they've been quiet towards the end of the first half. Yeah. Really, and so is Bale. Bale's been quiet, just showing the Bale stuff now, but Bale's been in the mood the first 20 minutes, and then he must be thinking about golf because then his head went, and they thought, oh, golf. Got to make sure I'm good for golf tomorrow.
Gareth just wants to go back to the course, doesn't he?
Oh, apparently Christensen moved into midfield, just showing that he tactically switched them and started playing in midfield. That's where Denmark got a little bit more control.
Interesting.
Well, he's played DM. He played DM when he was at Borussia Mönchengladbach on loan. The extra defensive presence probably it has definitely helped Denmark. I didn't notice that he moved into DM, but just showing it now. The Chelsea defender has really flourished under Thomas Tuchel.
I'm just going to go and get a quick drink. Luke, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hey, make sure it's Coke, yeah? We need those sponsorships. Or maybe it's because I mentioned Coca-Cola. George will get a drink, and I'll give him my thoughts on what Wales need to do in the second half. They need to get Kiefer Moore involved in the game more. He's been fairly quiet. get balls into the box, win set pieces. And I mean, Dan James has got to improve. He's been fairly poor. His touch has been poor. He's not been great. I don't know if that's because Wales have been playing on the front foot in the first 20 minutes, so there's been no space to run in behind or not. But I just don't know what Wales need to do. They need to do something because they are currently 1-0 down in the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam in the last 16 of Euro 2020. But regardless what happens here wouldn't count as failure for Wales if they went out. I feel like this is great progress for the Welsh. This is the next. They're building the next side. Their next side. Obviously, they're moving on from Hal Robson, Carnu, Ashley Williams, James Chester. So this is a young side. So even if they went out now, it's not a failure. Because what was the expectations on Wales? People had them not getting out of the group. I thought Wales would get out of the group. The Turkey hype never made sense to me, the Turkey hype. Turkey before the Euros were crap. Conceding goals left, right and centre. So never made sense to me.
I said they wouldn't do well, and then people said, "Oh, they do well," and I said, "I'm going to just blindly believe that because they were my sweepstake team." But I really think they were going to do it now.
And Kaglai Söyüncü's been exposed to what he really is, and he is the Turkish Dejan Lovren. People say, "Oh, him next to Virgil, he'll be quality." No, he'd be a liability. No, I do not want to pay £70 million for Dejan Lovren. Don't we pass this? Pass this. See how I bring Liverpool into every stream?
I like it.
I like it a lot.
He says as he's munching on a homemade gingerbread person.
Where's the Coke, Joe? Where's the Coca-Cola?
I can't drink it. So I've gone for a J2O instead.
Oh. Quality. Jamie Burgoyne said that wasn't okay, Joe.
Wasn't okay.
That
wasn't okay for him to say. Oh, wasn't okay what he said to me.
Yeah.
If you want to play games, let's play games.
Let's play games, mofo. Still half time in this last 16 time. Denmark 1, Wales 0. The only goal of the game scored by Nice's Kasper Dolberg. His first goal of the Euros. Assisted by Damgaard, his second assist in as many games. And obviously, it's a Wales game, so guess what they're showing at half time? England!
It's coming home.
It's not coming home.
I don't know when it is, but it's coming home.
When I'm dead, it's coming home.
I'll probably be on my deathbed when they do it.
Yeah, it's like... yeah, it'd be like Avengers, where it's like, you can rest now, when they win. When they finally win, it's like, you can rest now. You can rest.
I thought it was going to be like that with Liverpool in the league at first.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Took me till I was 24 years of age.
23 and I'll finally see Liverpool win the league. Your prediction for the second half, Joe? Are we going to see Denmark extend their lead, or are we going to see the Welsh breathe fire back into this game and maybe take this game to penalties or something?
Well, my prediction before the game was 1-1 and then Denmark to win on penalties. But the way that they've been since they've scored, I've got a feeling you could just see them sitting there, keeping possession, and then going and hitting Wales on the sucker punch later on with a second.
Yeah, I'm still going with Wales to win. I am still going for a Wales win. I just feel like that if they start the same as they did in the first half, but this time take one of the chances they created, then I reckon the tails are going to go up and the momentum is going to be with Wales then. But if it's going to be the same and Wales have all the ball, all the chances for 20 minutes, and then, you know, Denmark just take control again, then it'll be like 2-0 Denmark. But, you know, if Denmark win, then all credit to them, you know. They are everyone's second team at the moment. But I'm just hoping Wales can do it. It'll be good for at least one of the home nations to get past the last 16. I'm putting my money on Wales to go further than England. I just fancy Wales get to the quarters. You know, anything's possible. They are on the easier side of the draw. That's what people have liked to say. That they're on the easy side of the draw. It's going to be easy for England, but if you say that for England, you got to say it for Wales. It's a easier side of the draw for Wales as well. So I am backing Wales to win this. I'm going to back them to win on penalties as well, Joe. I'm going to go Wales on penalties. No, actually, probably shouldn't, because Gareth Bale might think it's a golf putt and just chip it over the bar again, like he did against Turkey. What a penalty. Come on, Wales. Everyone in the comments, let us know what your predictions are for the second half. Do you see Wales making a comeback, or do you think it will be Denmark extending their lead into the last 8? Obviously tomorrow we've got more Euro watch-alongs. We have is it Belgium, Portugal tomorrow, and we have France, Switzerland the next day. Joe, adjust your views on the game tomorrow. Any predictions for the game tomorrow? Like your thoughts on Belgium and Portugal just before the kickoff?
I've got a feeling that Belgium will knock out the reigning champions, and Portugal will have Ronaldo will have tears on the pitch and a big tantrum.
Because I reckon, right, he's going to break the international goal scoring record.
Yeah,
and he's still going home.
Yeah, I think it was something like 2-1 Belgium. Lukaku would send him out. It'd be beautiful.
And I have to say this, right? City fans, yeah, I know you're going to get defensive, right? Keep Virgil van Dijk's name out of your mouth when you mention Ruben Diaz, right? Because he has looked so shaky. And the fact that this is the second time you want to put one of your centre-backs and say he's on Virgil's level, just remember who you're talking to. Alright? Just keep Virgil's name out of your mouth. You said it about Aymeric Laporte. You're saying about Ruben Diaz, but there's only one best defender in the world, and his name is Virgil van Dijk. And it's the second half underway, and Denmark are kicking off. We have a comment from Jamie Robb. Hi Joe, it's a fantastic ending to the golf last Sunday night. You had to go to bed early as you had to work the following morning.
That is correct, Rob. I had to be up at 6 o'clock the next morning for work, so I thought instead of falling asleep at my desk and work, I'd take an early-ish night, because obviously it didn't finish till about 1 o'clock, was it, in the morning?
So if you fell asleep at work, you'd be getting a sack.
Yeah, be getting the P45.
We're getting the P45 already. Wales, ball over by Nico Williams, and it's like Wales are looking to start fast. Look like Dan James is shifted over to the right-hand side with Bale on the left. No changes for half-time for either side. So the Wales team is next to me, and the Denmark team is next to Joe. The only change that was made was in the first half. Nico Williams came on for Connor Roberts, who suffered a groin injury. And now it's Wales on the ball, just like they were in the first half. So it's like, everyone that's watching, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on our road to 5,000 subscribers. What on earth is Nico Williams' tattoos? He's got a tattoo of 2 hands like that. I don't get tattoos in general. I just don't.
I'm sure he's got a lion somewhere as well, which is funny with him being Welsh and the lion being. Oh, he's just giving it away, and it's 2-0.
Oh. But we talk about Nico Williams.
And I think it was Nico Williams that gave it away. The ball come across the box, and he just sliced his clearance, and it drops past to Dolberg, who takes a touch and then lashes it past the keeper. Hang on, I know it wasn't Nico. It wasn't Nico. It looked from a distance to be Nico, but it wasn't Nico. It was he was number 16 for Wales. Just trying to figure out who it is now.
Joe Morrell.
Yeah, it's Morrell that gave it away. It must have been Morrell that sliced the clearance because the camera's proper focusing. Bale's giving it what for? He's saying there was a foul on halfway.
To Denmark. Thank you, Jamie Robb. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, mate.
He's onside in the first, but so they could get disallowed for the foul in the build-up, but I don't know if it's too far down the other way.
I'm going to wait until there's been confirmation.
Oh, it was Nico. It was Nico.
Oh, Seb just put in the chat, oh, Nico. Doesn't look like we're getting that 10 million for him.
It was Nico, so I was right.
Nico.
I was right then the first time. What made me think it wasn't Nico was because the camera panned on... what's his name? Number 16. I keep forgetting his name now.
Joe Morrell.
Morrell.
Yeah.
They're checking the ball going out of play and checking for... Oh, nope. Check over. Goal. 2-0.
Goal. Better change that then. Nico.
They're going home.
We're not getting that 10 million, Nico. Come on.
They're going home. They're going. Wales are going home. Sorry, Wales fans. I'm having to sing what you tried to sing about England in 2016. And it ended up being true in the next round. So at least you're not being knocked out by Iceland.
Yeah, that's Wales' Euro adventure. We will be ending in Amsterdam.
So they'll go on the red light district and go in certain cafes to get over it. Nico. It was weird. We were just talking about him and then he just goes and does that.
Yeah, it's just... As they say, commentators curse. Commentators curse.
Definitely trying to knock his price tag down for his move.
Oh, I accidentally put 0-0 for the first half. Joe, keep everyone up to date whilst I update Twitter quickly.
No, it's Denmark just playing the ball across the back. Just easy streets for now. It's just easy. Just keep calm, keep hold of possession. Move those Welsh shirts about. Just let them do the running. They're the ones that got to chase the game. They're the ones that need the next goal. Denmark get another. Oh, and it's a beautiful ball. And it's Delaney. He's inside one, inside two. Plays it across to the left-hand side. What a run. It's Joachim Mæhle. He's chipped it in. Touchdown. It's dropped. Oh, and it won't drop for Braithwaite. But it's dropped to Strinia. Strinia, did he say, on the right-hand side? That's what the commentator said. I'm sure Strinia plays for Croatia.
Oh,
listen to the commentator.
Trending on Twitter. Don't give him too much abuse. He got abuse earlier on in the season. He had to
Højbjerg on the ball.
Twitter, so let's not give the kid too much stick. He's a young lad. He'll come back from this.
Braithwaite, battling. Ball whipped in. Headed out and away by Williams this time. Well done, Nico. And it's James who can field it forward, but it's easy for Denmark again, and Denmark can just recycle possession.
I'm just putting in our group chat. Liverpool aren't getting 10 million for him.
Shot blocked. Just come back out. Michael Edwards can work miracles, so it's fine. Braithwaite. Couldn't find Højbjerg. Great defending there. And Wales end up with their own throw as well. Right. There we go. Good. So Dolberg at the double. 2 goals in 2 matches now for Kasper Dolberg.
Just Oh dear.
It's
I hate
probably
to
what.
think which awful club showed them how to defend. Oh, be quiet, Burgoyne. Be quiet, Burgoyne. Blaming Liverpool for that.
Sorry. What to say, Luke? I didn't quite catch it, yeah?
Burgoyne saying, I hate to think which awful club showed them how to defend. Oh, Nico Williams. Oh, people are absolutely harassing him now. He should be representing in. He should be in Love Island, not representing Wales at the Euros. And then
It's
there's
a bit
thing.
harsh.
England was trying to snap at me, but I wasn't having none of it. And you talk the big un, and you. Hey, our tweet's on it. Our tweet is
What is it? It's trending.
no, no, not our tweet, because the word Nico Williams is trending, and our
Yeah.
tweet is in it, because I just put mistake from Nico Williams 2-0 Denmark.
Hang on. Ramsey's forward for Wales. He's on the right hand side. Can he get men's support? He does play it in, but it's easily defended by Simon Kier, who's cleared it out for throwing on the far side.
Someone put on Twitter, right, Nico Williams stinker, we're clear, with a picture of Keanu Hoover. Sorry, he's done nothing at Wolves. He's been crap at Wolves. He's barely got a game at Wolves.
Take the money and run. I quite liked Keanu Hoover when he was in the academy. He looked decent, and
People
I
saying
thought
he should chuck his Premier League winners medal away.
it's a bit harsh. He did play some games.
He did play some games. Someone
But
put
that
he's a League One player. A bit harsh.
championship, top end championship, lower prem.
Yeah.
But that wasn't awful ever. Let's be honest. I know it's on his weaker side, but he got time. You think about it to take
he
touch,
was
hadn't
linked with Norwich. Swap him for
Max Sarins.
yeah. I've got a group chat with full of my mates who. Well, shocking by defending by Nico Williams. Don't rate him at all. Protected by Welsh and Liverpool fans. Someone put he's shite. He's always been shite. Says a lot. He's played more for us than Liverpool. Should never be the case for the national side. It's not been great. The thing is, Nico Williams didn't have a really good warm up for the tournament. He played against France in midfield and got sent off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nico strikes me as a confidence player. Needs to be confident to play well. I think you saw that at Liverpool, especially when he was forced in. He made a few errors and people were on his back, and he sort of picked up form just before, just when Trent was coming back fit, and then, got subbed, and he's not really been the same since. But Connor put, I'm not sure why we'd sell him, because people want him.
I find it interesting that when he joined the Liverpool academy, he was actually a striker, and they gradually moved him further and further back, and now he's a right back.
I just put Liverpool like. I'm just putting my other group chat. Liverpool not getting 10 mil from. Look, Dan James picked free kick. Super chat, and Luke will write a poem about how great Gareth Southgate is. Gareth Southgate is crap. Colin put, I don't think, not sure what it is. I don't think Wales are playing bad. Denmark have been excellent. Not too sure. Hey, but go on, yeah. If you want me to write a poem about how great Gareth Southgate is, how about you send in the super chat, my friend? Put your money where your mouth is. $56 minutes in. It's Wales 0, Denmark 2 in Amsterdam. Nico Williams' error led to Kasper Dolberg scoring his second, beating Danny Ward at his near post. Denmark looking to make a substitution. Wales need to start picking it up now. Ben Davies on the ball and got pushed off by Dolberg, but it's a throw into Wales.
James had a shot blocked, and it's easily taken by Kasper Schmeichel in the end. Nathan Peter Schmeichel. That's going back a few years.
Yeah. Well, Wales going out with a whimper, not with a bang. Just haven't really been able to recreate that form. Just haven't been able to recreate that first 20 minutes, Joe.
Yeah, they had the first, like you said, they had the first 20 minutes where they just dominated but couldn't take the opportunities. They could have had 2 or 3. And then, obviously, it seemed to just heat out a little bit. Denmark went to the game, and then they took that goal in 27 minutes through Dolberg. And it's been Denmark ever since. And then in the second half, obviously, Nico sliced that clearance onto Dolberg, who took the touch and finished it for 2-0. And
yeah. So who's been
Wales haven't been able to cope
with? Because Burgoyne says who's willing to buy him other than Swansea and Cardiff. I know
Southampton, Swansea, Cardiff. I think that's all I've heard, really. You mentioned Norwich as well. But flog him to Villa.
Villa are spending 40 million on Tammy Abraham.
It's because he scored bare goals from. That's why. He's not worth 40, but he's not a bad little forward.
Norgard is coming on. The Brentford midfielder who will be playing Premier League football. And Joe Morrell is coming off for Wales for Harry Wilson. So I'm wondering, he's going to be a big tournament for him because his career is just fleetering by. I don't know where he's going to end up playing. Thanks for doing all the subs so quickly. I think Ramsey's going to play deep with Allen. I think Wilson's going to play as I think he's going to play as a number 10. I think. They bring on another attacker. Just need to double check. Collar, but he's 20. Hasn't played a lot, and Liverpool want 10 mil. Yeah, and clubs are ready to pay it. Yeah, clubs are willing to pay it, just like Brighton are ready to pay how much for Nat Phillips?
15 million for Matt Phillips, mate.
You know what, Joe? Yeah, I think we could get 20 from.
Burnley bid 15, didn't they? Yeah. Or reportedly bid 15. We'll see if some of the fringe players going this summer. Apparently, we're interested in. Is it Donial Malin? Yeah, Malin. I couldn't pronounce his first name though.
He's an Amino client.
Yeah.
I know that Liverpool have. Don't go near him.
I know we will sign a striker this summer because we'll see Divock Origi leave and someone will come in to replace him. But
and no one can complain about freaking. I don't want Patson Daka. Well, guess what? Patson Daka is going to end up going to
He's agreed with Leicester.
Leicester, and he is going to absolutely kill the league. I think it's going to be a quality signing.
They'll use Leicester as a stepping stone for a big move.
Yeah, and guess what?
With
Liverpool
all due
paid
respect
60
to him.
million for him because spent 45. But Nat Phillips can't be doing anything except going out alone to the Championship. No, we're going to be selling him. Apparently, the club don't really want to get rid of him because of his dependability. Plus, Saints have got haven't got a left back. Nico.
Who would you sign to replace him? Nico. And he goes. Because obviously we need a better quality.
Hi Saj. He's a free transfer from Napoli. Experience, could do a job. Okay, he's not as good as Trent, but who is as good as Trent? He's 28. He knows he'll be back up. If you talk about the younger route, Max Aarons, for me. That's it. Don't want to see Joe Gomez at right back. He broke his leg playing at right back and broke his leg playing left back for Liverpool. He's a centre. What are Liverpool fans smoking? But boy, that's what's been linked. Burnley and Brighton have put in like 12 to 15 million pound bids for Phillips. And trust me, if they sign, like, if Ben White goes for 50 million, Liverpool get 20 out of Brighton. Liverpool get 20 out of Brighton. You talk about Michael Edwards, the slickest football negotiator in the Premier League. He could milk water out of he could get blood out of a stone and still sell it. If Saints wanted to buy a left back, they wouldn't buy a right back.
Very nearly 3-0 then. Jensen's whipped the ball. It's a cross-come shot and it's going all the way. And I think Ward may have got fingertips to it. I'm not sure.
Another player that will be playing Premier League football next season with Brentford.
It's cannoned off the post. They gave a goal kick in the end, but I wasn't sure if Danny Ward got a touch to it, you know.
But going back in our chat, a team like Southampton would be aiming higher than overrated Liverpool backup. This is Ibn Solanke to Bournemouth all over again. And?
Yeah, but Southampton finished just outside the relegation zone last season by 1 place. I didn't realise actually how low down they finished.
Yeah, like Hassan Hooter was linked away. Yeah, not going to entertain. I'll chat to them about Nico later. Oh, Jensen. Poor Nico. He's absolutely been tearing apart. Tyler Roberts is warming up. Don't know what he's going to do. He's not exactly a potent player for Wales. Bale loses out. Williams just gets a deflection. What Liverpool hands? Edwards, best football negotiator. Hey, and plus Shaqiri's having a great tournament as well, which is good because he's been linked away as well.
I'm a big fan of Shaq. Big fan of Shaqiri. It's just unfortunate he doesn't get enough game time, but I think it's because he just only suits certain games that we can use the system in.
I think clubs were like bidding 7 million and Liverpool wanted 15. Yeah. And guess what? It's had a banging tournament. And we could probably get 15 for him.
We bid 13.5 a couple of years ago and he's definitely improved as a player since.
A little bit, yeah. So it'd be like 15 mil.
See, that's the right idea. Wales just whipped the ball in and keep them all in and got on the end of it. Why weren't they doing that throughout the whole game?
They tried to... I hate when they got a target man and you don't want to ping in balls, but wait until he gets subbed off, and then they're pinging balls into him, and then they're pinging balls into the other striker, who's like, "But you're not a target man." Apparently, Liverpool. But going just put. Apparently, Liverpool was chat to us about Nico later. He's going for 10 mil. He's been.
I don't know. Where's Stu to silence him when we need him?
Yeah, Nico will be sold for 10 million this summer. To any club that wants to pay 10 mil. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Speaking of Stu, wishing Stu a speedy recovery from his head injury the other night.
What, Stu got a head injury?
Yeah, playing footy. Split his head open. It required stitches. He was telling me. So, wishing him a speedy recovery.
Hoiberg's down.
I think he even played on, actually. I think Denmark's become everyone's second favourite team during this tournament, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Do it for Christian.
Yep, they're everyone's second favourite team.
And the likes of Andy liked them for years. Them and the Dutch.
Denmark readying another change. So
20 minutes to go, gosh.
Is that Cornelius warming up for Denmark?
Yeah.
Remember when he was at Cardiff? Remember when he was at Cardiff, everyone? Stunk up the joint.
Abysmal.
Oh, won't be surprised if Martin Braithwaite... No, Kasper Dolberg, the goal scorer, is coming off for former Cardiff City forward.
It's proper banter when you put on a player that was...
Just a lump up front.
The Soloff, though, wasn't he Danish or was he Norwegian?
He's Norwegian. His partner's
Norwegian, yeah, sorry.
Front.
Yeah, exactly. He's gone from being poor at Palace, not getting the game, to...
Like, playing with, like, one of the world's best strikers. Wales are keeping hold of the ball, trying to build something. If Wales get a goal back soon, then you could see an exciting end to this, but it needs to be now or never sort of thing for Wales. If they need to score within the next 5 minutes to make it an interesting comeback, or else Denmark are gonna just cruise into the last 8. You see now Gerrard's being linked with Spurs. Joe.
Sorry. Yeah.
You seen that he's been...
I don't think it'll go Spurs. I think it's got Nuno written all over it.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just got a feeling that Coutinho could end up at Everton with Rafa.
The Ole's going about the place. I couldn't care less about Coutinho. He said his dreams to go back to Liverpool, but he's got no chance. He cut all ties with that when he faked his back injury. And paid 50 million of his own money to move.
Yeah. Rav Granberg is on Liverpool's transfer wish list. along with Florian Newhouse, Yves Bissouma, John McGinn, Renato Sanchez. There's 3 names that I'm interested in. No, there's 2 names that I don't want. That's John McGinn or Yves Bissouma. Don't want John McGinn because he's not worth 50 million quid. I don't want Yves Bissouma because he's off to AFCON in January. Wales have had 1 shot on target. And that was in the 18th minute.
Mad, isn't it?
Mad.
1 shot on target, especially with all that possession and pressure. Oh, ball played in, headed out of the way. Nearly enough for Denmark. But Wales can counter. Ramsey to Bale. Bale whips it in. Poor.
Burgoyne's winding me up.
What's he saying now?
You're not reading the chat.
No.
Saying the foolhardiness in the transfer market is why nobody takes Liverpool fans seriously.
Yeah, he's on the wind. Because it makes that because that's his Premier League team.
Seriously, Mr. I support Shrewsbury still in League One. You know.
Yeah. I don't take him seriously because his Premier League team is Liverpool. So when he makes comments like that, I just don't take him seriously.
You talk about your Luke Waterfall, yeah. Denmark headed away by Joe Rodon, and Wales looked to counter.
Luke Waterfall, that man is still perfect from years ago, but he asked us to remove it, which we did.
Oh, poor boy Bale. Wales are starting to. You know what Denmark have done? They've brought on Jensen and Norgard. They've taken off a forward, so it's really a 3-5-2 now with Braithwaite and Cornelius up front. Now Luke is bashing fans of the EFL. Unreal. Doing nothing of the sort. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Huh? If I speak. Big trouble. Simon Kjær is down for Denmark. Looking to just kill some time. Everyone's watching. Make sure to smash the like button. He's down injured.
Simon Kjær is still getting treatment for.
He plays left back as well as he does right back. Doesn't mean a lot, Seb. He plays in midfield as well. He's played in midfield for Wales, you know. He is literally a B-Tech Trent. Couple more subs warming up for Denmark. It's like Simon Kjær is down injured. Tyler Roberts is coming for Wales. Tyler Roberts. You're down a goal and you're putting a guy on who barely scores goals. Oh, wow. Kjær's leg is heavily bandaged up and number 26 is coming for Denmark. Just so, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Nikolai Bultsen.
Tyler Roberts.
What you gonna do? You'll do nothing.
And Brooks on.
And Joachim Andersen is coming on for Simon Kjær. Joachim Andersen, who's been linked with a return to the Premier League, a return with Tottenham Hotspur. An interesting transfer, that. It's probably a more realistic transfer for Tottenham. Wales making some substitution. Tyler Roberts on. For that, and then Brooks kind of coming on. Not exactly. Changes that are going to hopefully give some impotence. But going for the comment that made the stream, Gomez isn't playing left back. Isn't playing left back. He had a leg break there. He had a leg break at right back too. Not a reason to play. Not a reason for a player not to play in a certain position.
Oh, Cornelius with pace. That's 1-2. Oh, he's gone down. And it's a free kick 25 yards from goal. And it'll be booking for David Brooks, who's just come on. Wales losing their heads now.
Yeah. It's just... It's a young team. This will be... I know Wales fans are going to be upset that Wales are sort of exiting with a bit of a whimper, but this is a massive learning experience for... I'd have started Roberts ahead of Moore. What does exactly bring to this Welsh side? Well, Moore brings aerial presence. He's scored in this tournament. I don't know when the last time Tyler Roberts scored a goal for Wales. Actually, hold my beer. I will find out.
It is a free kick today, Mark. I'll talk you through the free kick. As it's Braithwaite over the ball. And it's Miles over the top of the crossbar. All that build up and nothing. You would have thought you'd have learnt from Messi how to take a free kick.
Yeah, I can take a free kick now. I can take a free kick. Messi's not here.
He's got 6 days left on his contract and is in talks over a new deal at Barcelona.
Why?
It's going to be ridiculous. He already earns like $1 million a week.
Is he?
Yeah. With Yad in his endorsements, yeah.
I'm trying to find how many goals he has scored for Wales. I'm trying to find what his international career is like. "14 caps, no goals." 14 caps and no goals, and you're telling me that he should be ahead of Roberts? Ahead of Moore? Moore's played 2 games more and has got 6 goals. Burgoyne. So, you know, that should say it all. Roberts has barely played for Leeds as well this season.
Delaney, Braithwaite. Oh, nearly 3.
Like, he's... Like, Tyler Roberts has got 1 goal and 2 assists in 27 league games for Leeds. He did better in the Premier League too. He's got 4 goals and 2 assists, but he's only played like under 1,400 minutes in the league for Leeds. He's got 3 goal contributions. It's not a lot. Oh, I know why you're backing him, Burgoyne, because you had a little loan spell at Shrewsbury. That's why. You're backing your boy. You're backing your boy, yeah? Yeah, backing your boy.
With 8 minutes to go, it looks like the Welsh Dragon's flying home. As Jensen plays
Oh
it
my
in.
god. Breaking news. Breaking news. You have breaking news. Not in the footballing world. In the politics world. Obviously, everyone's seen Matt Hancock. Everyone has seen the dirt that he's been doing. He has quit. He has left as Health Secretary.
Our government's such cliche. Such a cliche. Politicians cheating and then quitting after cheating.
Have you seen what's been going? He's been getting absolutely ripped to shreds. He's gone.
Bale's brought down Mailer.
But going with a comment, he hasn't been given game time. More plays in the Championship. In that case, why is Nico Williams being started over a Gunter? Look, Burgoyne, right? What's Tyler Roberts done in a Wales shirt? Yeah, what's he done in a Wales shirt? Nothing. It's not really done much, has he? Kiefer Moore. Yeah, Roberts played 14 games and got 4 goals and 2 assists. Yes, so that's a goal contribution nearly every other game whilst he played there. Yeah, but the thing is, Moore offers more. And plus he scored 20 goals in 42 appearances. Same with Dan James, yeah, but Dan James offers something for Wales. Let me get Dan James on here. Let's get Dan James up on here. Dan James, again. 23 caps, 4 goals. So, you know, Kiefer Moore offers more. He offers more to the team. He's a focal point. And plus, he's done more.
Oh, is it not 3-0? Ball's headed across the box, saved by Ward. It drops to Brathwaite. He somehow manages to hit the post, and it comes out to Anderson, who skews his shot wide.
Danny Ward is showing why he needs to be number 1 elsewhere. Just based on this tournament, I know he's going out with Wales, but he has showed why he should be number 1. And if the links with him to Wolves are as strong as they are, then I think he should take it. Because he's 27, he should be number 1 at a club.
Yeah, he's as old as he is. It's Jurgen Mailer again on the right-hand side. Good tackle there by wee Joe Allen.
Wee Joe Allen, great character. Great character.
Great technician. Well, shabby. That really did his Liverpool career before it even began. Being called that.
How can you say Danny Ward should be number 1 when his club's actual number 1 has a clean sheet in this game? Alright, yeah, Danny Ward's had an excellent tournament. I know Wales have gone out, but he has been really impressive. And I think he's hit a time in his career when he needs to be a number 1 at a club. And I think he is a Premier League level goalkeeper. Wall are about to sell their number 1 to Roma. the Wales goalkeeping coach is going to Wolves, so it makes perfect sense for him to join him and to be number one at a club. Burgoyne. What's the wrong? And plus his post shot saved XG means he saved 3 more goals than he should have done. So he's had a great tournament. Okay, like Wales haven't been great this game, but he's made some crucial saves to keep.
Oh, 3-0.
And as I said that, it's 3-0.
And it's Joachim Mailer. And he's put the game to bed. Great ball across. And he takes a touch on his right side, cuts inside, and smashes a left-footed shot past Danny Ward at his near post, who stood no chance. And Denmark will be going to the quarterfinals.
Wales left with a whimper, eh? Is it Mailer the left wing back, Joe?
The right back.
Right.
Oh, he was on the right-hand side on this one. So, I think he is the left wing back, yeah, but he was on the right-hand side this time.
Goal! Goal!
Emphatic football from the Danes. Thought it'd be a lot closer game, obviously, as everyone knows from the 3-match predictions, but...
Look at that. Oh! Why are all the Welsh defenders on one side of the goal?
And Davis losing his footing. That's why he plays for Spurs.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Tottenham fans, couldn't resist.
Oh, my girlfriend's happy. Because she supports England.
Oh, does she? I thought she was Welsh.
No, but she's a South Londoner. Do you think she supports Wales? No.
I didn't know that. Oh. And now Harry Wilson ends up in the book for diving in. He's a red card. Oh, it's a red card. Harry Wilson, sorry, has been sent off.
What are these Liverpool players doing? Huh?
Wow, I thought this was going to be a yellow.
Liverpool,
What's
the
been
men
bad
selling
game
you.
has gone from bad to worse for Wales because Harry Wilson's been sent off now.
Oh,
Have a look at this challenge properly. It's Joachim Mailer going down the right side. He's just flown in from behind. He's not gone studs up. He's just cynical, just swiped his legs from behind him. I don't really think it's a red card, to be honest. I think it's more of a booking. He's giving him a red. Could they not? I know they can't look at it on VAR, I don't think, can they? So. But Wales' 4th red card in the last 7 matches. That's not a good start.
Oh my! Oh, come on! What is that? Oh, they have lost their heads. They have lost their heads, Wales.
It's 5 minutes of stoppage time. They've had the first minute of that.
They have lost their heads.
Don't get me wrong, it's...
Jamie McGowan with a comment. Luke's Liverpool bias properly came out then. Absolutely.
It's not a red card, I'll be honest, but it's a stupid challenge you shouldn't be making.
Doing? Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, Joe, we're not getting 15 million for him, are we?
Just bulk sell him.
Oh, for thanks. Oh. Well, he's so poor. So poor. Back-to-back red cards. So bad.
Gareth Bale, sarcastic applause from Gareth Bale there. And he's just been booked by the referee. There's no need for it.
Oh, for fuck. Stop getting booked. I don't keep on changing the fucking thing. Wow.
Wales self-imploding.
They have absolutely just... What? You know what, right? Where's the experienced players on the pitch?
Yep.
For this? Where's Ramsey, Allen, Bale? Even Ben Davis. I'm going to put Ben Davis in the same bracket. They're all experienced, right? They have let their heads
This could be
go.
4. Hang on. It could be 4. It is 4. It's Braithwaite. Oh, but the flag's up. The flag's up for offside.
Like, the players have let the fans down. Disgusting performance.
Ooh.
Disgusting performance.
It's a tight one, that is. Tight one. They're checking this. I think that should be given, and not being funny, because it's his hand that's offside, and you can't play the ball with your hands. So the rule says you can only be offside if it's a part of your body you can play the ball with. So they're having a look at it.
Wow. I'm going to see the goal now. Oh. Wow.
Here we go. He's nodding his head. It's very, very tight.
Oh.
Come on, referee, make your decision. Not the referee, still the VAR people. Come on, hurry it up.
They have properly imploded.
And he's giving it. It's 4-0.
4-0.
It gets from bad to worse for Wales.
You let Martin Braithwaite score.
Look at the celebrations from the Danes.
Yeah, Martin Braithwaite score. Oh, wow.
You were saying about before. You were saying about how they've been poor this tournament. It's not, and they've not played well at all. There's not been a togetherness and team spirit that there was. What is it? 5 years ago now. Back in 2016, they had the togetherness. They had the spirit. They had the experience. For starters, the manager's not there because he's an idiot. He should have been sacked ages ago.
I thought, right, Giggs is gone. Right. Use that to galvanise the squad.
Yeah.
Use that to galvanise the squad. But just what?
There we go. Full time.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm just updating Twitter. I have to go full time as well.
The Welsh Dragon has been slayed in the last 16
With
by
ease.
the Danes, by the Vikings. Wow, it was deserved, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Apart from the first 20 minutes, where Wales.
First 20 minutes, Wales were for me the better team. Created the chances, but full time.
Gareth Bale will be on the golf course tomorrow morning, playing a bit of golf. Look at the performance from Kasper Dolberg early on today as well, getting 2 of the Denmark goals. Then Joachim Mæhle with the other one, which was superb when he cut inside and struck that left-footed shot. And then Braithwaite to finish it off as well.
Just full time, everyone. Denmark are through. Denmark are through with Well, I'd say, Joe, first half was difficult. As soon as the second goal went in, the Wales heads dropped. Heads gone. Heads gone. Chris Coleman needs to go back to Wales. Knows how to work with the men's national team. Not a bad shout, but going. The first comment that has actually made sense in this live stream about Chris Coleman. Couldn't agree more.
Well, he left, didn't he? Because he wasn't getting his own way with the Welsh FA.
Yeah.
And look where it's got him.
Yeah. You want Giggs? No experience whatsoever. You bought him because he was a name, right? Just remember, Giggs didn't bother to turn up for friendlies as a Welsh player, and you thought he was going to be a good manager. Got his pants pulled down because Giggs is a prick. Alright? Giggs is a crap manager, a crap person, alright? Great player, crap person.
November 2022. So I was just getting asked when the next World Cup was. I said November 2022.
Yeah, like the final's like 4 days. It's like on my elder sister's birthday.
I just don't agree with the World Cup being in November, December. It should always be a summer competition.
I don't know why my chat are blaming my other group chat. It's saying the ref was crap. Don't blame the ref. Wales were crap. Wales were crap. The first comment that's made sense in this live stream, including yours, Luke. Yeah. Like, oh, Joe, talk to me about the game. Especially talk to me about the second half, because the second half is when we saw just the implosion of all implosions.
The second half, Wales offered very little. At all. And then Denmark just seemed to control the play. They were very cool, calm, collective on the ball. When they didn't have possession, they were very organised defensively. And then obviously they've hit Wales on the counter-attack multiple times and ran out with 4 goals. And it's tragic what happened to Christian Eriksen in the first game, but maybe that's galvanised their team and could lead them all the way to going at there all the way and hopefully winning the competition for them.
Could do, yeah. I wouldn't mind if they won it. But, Wales. What? Before I have a go at the younger players, right, because this is the first major tournament for some of them, experienced players only turned up for one game for Turkey. Only game they turned it on. Bale, Ramsey. But they should hang their heads in shame. Hang their heads in shame. The youngsters are losing their heads on that pitch in the second half. Williams looked crushed after he gave away the goal. Who's going up to him and saying head up? Who's saying, like, come on, let's get to do this again. Like, come on, let's go again. The game's not done. The third goal went in and Wales just went, we fucked it. Just done. What? Bale, Ramsey, Allen, Ben Davis. You're meant to be the core of this Welsh side. The experienced. I saw no experience today. Saw nothing. And I see Bale doing the the huddle. But sorry, Gareth. I'm sorry, Gareth. You turned up for one game. People say, "Oh, don't worry. He's warming up for this tournament. He's warming up. He only turned it on for Spurs at the end because he was warming up for this. He turned up for one game. The first 20 minutes, he was, in the mood. I thought he was going to have a decent game, but after that 20 minutes, he's probably thinking about my next round of golf.
He's not scored this tournament, has he?
He's not scored, he's assisted. Just look at the stats. One shot on target. One shot.
That's one thing that annoys me. It's all about Gareth, 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 and he offers very little, unless it's a qualifying match.
Just where do Wales go from here? New manager?
Well, they need a new manager because they can't keep him as manager, regardless of what happens in the case. I said and what they should have done is straight away, instead of saying, "Oh, you're on guard in the league," is binned him off and got someone in with experience, international experience, and not. With all due respect to Rob Page, you haven't got any experience. So why are you giving it to a caretaker charge to a bloke who's got no experience in management? Get someone in that knows how to do the job, and then actually pick a squad with players with more experience as well. Because the Welsh squad, I know there's people saying, "Oh, but the squad needs the youngsters to play at some point." Yeah, that's fine. Give him experience over the qualifiers for the next couple of years. Have a squad that's got mostly experience in there of players that know what they're doing, that have been at the tournament previously. And they should have got a manager in that has international experience and knows what they're doing and has actually managed a team before, not just been a coach in the backroom staff, with all due respect. That's my opinion. I said it before the tournament that they wouldn't get as far as they did last time. And I've been right again. I think I said last 16 exit, if I remember rightly. So
Yeah,
I got it spot on.
You just thought maybe Wales, could be the party poopers and just stop the Danish momentum. But yeah, I just couldn't agree. Like the second Giggs was out because of his off-the-field antics, the Welsh FA should have been on the phone to Chris Coleman saying, "Come back for this tournament." Got tournament experience. You saw what he did at Euro 2016. They desperately missed a proper leader. I hate it when you got teams where the captain's not a captain. The captain's given the armband because he's the best player, not because he's the best leader. It's the same with England with Harry Kane. The only reason why he's got the armband is because he's the best player, not because he's the best leader. And is Bale the best leader in that team? No.
Ramsey.
Not. I wouldn't even say Ramsey's the leader. There's no leaders in that team. There's no leaders.
Oh, he had the captaincy, didn't he? And he had it taken off.
Yeah. You can see if Wales don't qualify for the World Cup, Bale, Ramsey,
which they won't.
Done. Retired.
Which they won't. With all due respect, they won't qualify for it.
And then Wales will go back to not qualifying for stuff. This is probably their last shot of actually doing something in the tournament before they go back into the international wilderness. This was a chance. A massive chance. Even if they lost, right? I don't think fans would be in uproar if they lost. But if you lost with a bit of fight, a bit of something about you, don't lose with a freaking whimper. Just seeing the third goal now. Ben Davies is tucking like a freaking centre back.
I'm just trying not to laugh at Big Owen, sorry, in the WhatsApp group with his Wilson reference.
Yeah.
Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry.
Well, that's it. Wales is out. Everyone that's watching, we're going to wrap it up here. Everyone that's watching, massive thank you. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. We'll be back again tomorrow for Belgium-Portugal. Hopefully we'll see a much more evenly matched game rather than the drumming we saw today. Everyone that's watching, from myself and Joe, thank you very much, and we'll see you all very soon.